Okay. Okay. We're unmuted.
Yes.
I gotta get your Twitter up because I can do my spiel. Okay. Let me lower the music down like
Oh my god,
significantly.
we look so adorable.
I know. This is so dorky with our food in front of us.
I love it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing. Okay, I gotta find. I literally added you. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the very first Food and Tea podcast. I made sure the name wasn't copyrighted. I don't think it is. With my very good friend Z. I'm gonna get my speech voice on. They are an upcoming
Speech.
VTuber who wears an eye patch, who hides their supernatural abilities.
Good.
Yay! They were in one of my previous streams where I drew really badly.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
I posted some of those pictures. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna talk about like pet peeves, favorite topics, the weird like food combinations that weirdly work. It's just all gonna be just a chillin' and talking stream until after 1 o'clock, and then we're ending. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with my alarm is going off. Do not start playing music. I guess my first order of business is, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm losing my voice.
Wait,
Clearly.
are you sick?
No, I went to Disney Pride yesterday and was screaming my head off.
You lost your voice.
I'm losing my voice from that.
That's okay, I feel.
There's just so many videos on my phone now of like the fireworks in the parade, and you just hear me screaming. Hi Z, hi V. I'm so tired. My chat box isn't working either on this. That's fun. One momento. Dream elements, cause you're not working. Hello, sweethearts. How are you all doing? I'm doing good. V is in the chat. Baby.
Oh, hi V. Everyone, shout out to V for making my PNG.
Absolutely. Shout out to V for everything.
V for the carry.
Dork? Oh, it's gonna be like that ugly white, but you know. It's fine. I'm gonna type like. Aww. Thank you, V. Let's make you really big. Is that seen on stream? I have no idea. I had my stream paused. That makes sense. Yeah, you can see that. Cool. Well, I guess we'll get into my first topic, which is weird food combinations.
Oh. Oh man, I have a lot. I don't know where to start.
I do too. It's okay.
I don't know. Is it normal to like dip like pizza in ranch? Because that's what I usually do.
Oh, that's what I do.
Dude, I don't. I love ranch so much. I would literally eat it with anything. Pizza, French fries.
No, I'm the exact same way. Ranch is just so good.
I know, right?
Like, it truly could go on everything.
I could not agree more. I just feel like it has to go in everything. My parents like look at me like why do you eat ranch with everything? But I'm like, but it's good.
But it is good. Like people always ask me like, because I've had people like stare at me at like restaurants when I like go back up to the counter at like Pizza Hut, and they're like, I'm like, can I have some ranch? And like the people at the counter will be like, really? And I'm like, yeah. You know,
Just feel like,
pushing my fingers together. I'm like, please.
you gotta do it all cutely. You gotta give them the puppy eyes too.
Try my hardest. Just like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah. I don't think it's a weird one. Um, but also, I don't know what's weird. I like pickles and goldfish together. So,
Pickles and goldfish.
yeah.
Oh, like oh, I don't know why, but I was thinking of like the actual fish on the crackers.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Let's like it. I'm like, wait a minute.
The sack that smiles back. Goldfish.
Mm.
Yeah, I like the like where the mini pickles, like the really sour ones. I like chopping those up and then putting them in between two like goldfish crackers, and then eating that. I don't
I
know.
have that kind of reminds me. I have like put flaming hot Cheetos like on my sandwich. Yeah, on my burger.
Ooh, that actually sounds really good.
Yeah, it is. It makes it spicy.
Hi, Mass. Lurking. Good luck on your stream with the stream. Thank you. Oh God. No, I like. It's like weird like food. Like I always like looking at like. This is gonna be weird, but like the pregnancy like food cravings and seeing if it would actually be good.
Oh, how'd it go?
Cause those women, they crave some weird shit.
From what I don't really know much, but I've seen like videos of like TikTok videos of like the women were like hiding under the blankets and like the guy or the boyfriends would bring like them like a snack and then like they just snatch it. It was kind of funny.
I love those TikToks. Oh God. Do you have any other weird food cravings or cravings? Weird food pairings?
I can't. I don't think so.
What's your okay? Because I know this is like a weird thing for a lot of people. What's your opinion? Like, what do you put on your burger? Like for condiments.
I think it started when like I went to Burger King. I got a Whopper, and now like whenever I eat a burger, I have to eat it with like um mayo and ketchup.
Okay, okay. So yeah.
And oh, and if you want to like what other like add-ons to the burger, also eat it with like tomatoes, lettuce,
Mm.
what else? Onions. I usually try to stray away from cheese because um I don't let's just say dairy does not like me or my body doesn't like dairy.
We love lactose intolerance. I'm not, but I haven't drinking like normal milk because my sister is lactose intolerant. So I had like milk for the first time in like 10 years. It did not agree with me. My body said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, the one time I had so much like milk, I went to the bathroom and I was there for like let's say quite a while.
Oh
My
no.
body just started combusting, dude.
Sometimes, dairy just comes at you like a bullet. Um, yeah, I like some burgers with mayo and ketchup. Like the Whopper. Um, but like a normal burger, I don't know why, but I just like don't like that. And I'm weird because I also like just ketchup and mustard. But also, I was the kid who loved mustard on literally everything. And I mean everything. Like, this is gonna gross gross you all out? Like when I was like in elementary school, I used to put I used to put mustard on my lollipops.
Oh my goodness.
Cause I thought it was like a good idea, cause like like the sour and sweet, like sweet and sour sauce, like let's let's just say like dairy's not the only thing that destroyed my stomach that day, like yeah, do not do that, it hurts. Okay, are we good with our food topics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are your pet peeves?
Like in general,
In general, yeah.
pet peeves. Well, first off, I really hate it when like people litter.
I get that, yeah.
Like like myself, like I'm able to like hold on to my trash and like wait until I find a trash can. But just seeing people like use throw trash on the ground and treat the world, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
like their own trash can, like it just like I don't know, disgusts me or disappoints me.
I have the same pet peeve, except mine is like when someone throws trash on the ground when there's a trash can like 2 feet away from them. Like, that pisses me off.
When I throw throwing the trash can and it misses, I will I go back to it and pick it up and throw it in the trash can. But yeah, I don't like leave it.
Yeah, like that makes me so, like, because I've seen that, because, like, back in high school, like, that's the thing that people love to do was, like, try to throw trash into the trash can, like a basketball. And, like, if they missed, they just wouldn't pick it up. And then goody two shoes me would just like go up and pick it up for them and put it in the trash can.
We need more people like you in this world.
Honestly, dude, I don't like it. Honestly depends, because I will refuse to throw away certain types of trash, and I will force someone else to do it if it's like old food, because like I've had people throw like stuff out from their car and it's like a like 3 week old burrito from Taco Bell, and I'm like, I'm not touching that. I'm like, that's gross. And like it's got mold on it, like the beans are growing their own beans, like I'm
Ew.
like, that's so gross. I will not touch it. I will literally take 2 sticks and I'll pick it up with sticks and then throw it in the trash, or I'll make someone else do it. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm gonna pick something up like that, I'm gonna have to put up like gloves, you know,
Yeah,
or yeah,
it's so
you
gross.
just pull out my Chinese side, just like use chopsticks.
The skill is real. uh God. No, yeah. It's like gross stuff like that. Like I can like deal with certain gross things, but then like stuff like, oh, when your beans are growing their own beans, no. Mm-mm. Get it away. Uh okay. Have you had any like horrible like food restaurant related like things happen? Like anything that you're like, yeah, I'm not going back there.
I'm trying to think. I think I which restaurant was it? Okay, it's like so vivid.
Mm.
Well, I don't think it's disgusting, but like one of the restaurants I don't really go to anymore is Red Robin's.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like their bottomless fries, but like everything else, I don't know. I think it's just okay.
Mm.
But I just don't go there in a long time because like usually I go there with my friends. But I hadn't hung out in a while or like a long time, and then when the case that I do go with my friends, uh, the place is usually closed.
Yeah. Red Robin is like, okay. Like, honestly, I go there for like the bottomless fries and the bottomless drinks. Like, free things. I don't like IHOP. I can't go to IHOP.
Wait, why?
I have had food poisoning 3 times from IHOP. And each time, so the first time, my chat knows this. I'm a Broadway fan, so I literally will push myself to see a show. So we went to IHOP before seeing Les Mis, and I got like such bad food poisoning when we're walking into like the theater. And my parents literally kept looking at me. They're like, "Do you want to go home?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, I will literally puke in this theater before I leave. Like, I'm not leaving. I'm still that stubborn. And then, like, literally, it's been 3 times. Like, the next time I was visiting family in San Francisco, and we went to IHOP, and hold and behold, I got food poisoning again. And I'm not even ordering the same thing. Like, the first time I think I ordered, like, their, like, chocolate chip pancakes. The second time I ordered, like, their hash browns. And I don't even remember what I ordered the third time. I just remember getting sick. So yeah, IHOP is like my big one. Like all my friends would love IHOP, and they'll literally be like, "Let's go to IHOP. I want to go to IHOP," and I'm like, "No," and like I refuse. I literally will like be a 4-year-old, and I will literally drag myself. Like, yeah.
You just get like hot flashbacks.
And I'm like, I stand there, my eyes go wide. I turn into that so Raven, like.
Yeah.
I can see
You
my
like,
future.
yeah, your eyes open wide. You're like, never again.
Never
Your friends are
again.
like, what?
My war stories of IHOP. Uh,
War story. You had to fight your inner demons.
oh God.
As a picture VTuber, yeah, dude, I feel that. I fought demons.
I
Not
know they're
intentionally
so nice, and I never really eat much of the meat that they serve. Yeah, I wouldn't eat the meat at IHOP. I'd be afraid. I'd be a little. I don't know. It's weird. I can't really say that because I'm like addicted to McDonald's, and I don't know what they put in their meat. So
though. You never go wrong with McDonald's.
never go wrong. I am addicted to their chicken nuggets. I literally
Dude,
could
I
live off.
know they're so good. I love chicken nuggets.
Oh my god, they're so it's like an all seasoning that like most amusement parks will put on like their fries, and you can get it at a grocery store. And I literally will put it on the chicken nuggets at McDonald's, and it's so good.
That reminds me. Can I ask you something?
Vigo's
That's a
McDonald's
good.
is so gross.
Yeah, I mean it is fast food.
It's
That
pretty
reminds
bad.
me too that I remember seeing a documentary of how like back in when I was in middle school how like the way that they made the McDonald's chicken nuggets like how it's processed meat like
Yeah,
it looks so disgusting.
I remember that video. Did you also watch is it called Big Bite or Big? It's the guy who
Mm-hmm.
like eats nothing but McDonald's for like a week.
Was that wait wasn't that called Super Size Me?
Oh,
Was
Super
that
Has
it?
Me. Yeah. I thought it was like Big Bite. Um, I remember watching that in middle school, and like their whole plan was to make sure that no middle school would eat McDonald's, and so that's why they showed it to us. I remember after we watched it, a group of us went to McDonald's and got chicken nuggets. and we,
That is
and,
great.
oh my god! And then the next day, my teacher was like, "So, have we learned our lesson?" And we're like, "No,
No.
we went yesterday."
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. After I watched that video, like how they made the chicken nuggets, I was like, okay, yeah, now I want chicken nuggets now.
Oh my god. I just remember the look on my teacher's face when we told her that we got McDonald's after she showed that to us, and she was like, "How?" And we're like, "Oh, we're all hungry and it's cheap food." Like,
I guess about your teacher, she's like saying like, but it's bad for you. It's disgusting. It's processed meat. It's artificial. You're like, hunger.
never watch Food Inc. Oh no. It will make you want to go vegan. Oh, I don't like those kinds of videos where like they show you how meat is made. Oh no. I literally no. Oh god. I'm trying to think of other fast food places that I've had experiences with. Oh, here's a controversial opinion. I like Del Taco more than Taco Bell. Literally the same freaking food, but
I can't remember the way does Del Taco sell Mexican pizza? Because I love that.
I don't think either of them sell the Mexican pizza anymore.
I know Taco Bell used to.
Yeah, I don't know if Del Taco ever did.
Oh,
But most of the Del Taco foods are the exact same as Taco Bell. No, very controversial, you know. I like Del Taco. I think it's because I like the California chicken burrito because it's got fries in it. It's so bad for you. Okay. Next topic. Is there, because again, this is a food podcast, is there a food that, like, you ate as a kid that you just don't like anymore, like, now that you're an adult?
ooh.
Or, like, vice versa, something you didn't like as a kid that you like as an adult now?
I remember before. Okay, there's two things.
Okay.
Before, I used to hate sushi. I
Mm,
hate because the first time I had sushi was when I went to Riptide. Like I think it was a Japanese teppanyaki, I think.
mm-hmm.
And my body did not like it. I ended up puking. But now, now I love sushi. I go like Kula with my family, my friends.
I love Kula.
My friends will know. My friends that have me on Insta or maybe that put me on Twitter will know because I post my food pics on Twitter.
No, sushi is literally my life.
I know, right?
So good. You literally can, like, I only have, like, certain things of sushi that I just won't eat. Like, I do not like octopus, and
Me too.
it's a texture thing. Like, the taste is fine. Like, I can deal with the taste. It's the texture. It's the chewy texture that I can't deal with. And then conch. Mm-mm. It is so bland.
Yeah, me too. I don't like octopus as well.
And then what's the second one? What's the second one?
Salad.
Real? Is that a you didn't like it as a kid or you don't like it as an adult now?
As an adult now. Cause yeah, back then I think I used to be really picky. I think I mostly like um meat,
Yeah.
but like now now I'm like I think I'm like more open minded, and I'm like willing to eat like try new things.
I feel that. I used to hate broccoli for very good reasons. My mom had this horrible steamer that you literally would like put water in the bottom and you'd put it in the microwave. It literally made any vegetable, not even just broccoli, but any vegetable, mush. So it literally tasted like eating baby food. So I used to hate vegetables. I would refuse to eat anything. Even salad, I would just be like, no. We would go to like Soup Plantation and I'd literally fill my plate up with just pasta.
Oh yeah, that's right, Zoo Plantation. I forgot about that.
Dude, I'm so sad that they closed.
I know, me too.
Like everywhere. I cannot find a Soup Plantation that's open because the chain, I think, shut down. But like all the like signage is still up. So I'm very confused if they're like gonna bring it back. Because that'd be awesome. Because I literally loved going there. But yes, I hated vegetables. And now, like, I can tolerate them. I'm still not, like, a huge veggie person. I refuse to eat cooked broccoli. Because I'm afraid it's gonna be mushy. So I eat raw broccoli with ranch.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Full circle, full circle.
Back we go back with ranch.
All vegetables can be eaten with ranch.
I believe in ranch
Um,
supremacy.
ranch, ranch should be president. There we go. I said it. No, literally, ranch can go with anything. My favorite is to do like on pizza. Like if I just don't want to dip it in straight up ranch, I'll take ranch and then I'll mix sriracha in and I'll drizzle it on top.
Oh no, that's wild.
Cause then I get like that,
Ranch
like
with sriracha.
the spicy. I'm such a spicy person. That's something that changed. I hated spicy food when I was a kid. I literally the like seasoning Laurie's was too much. That was too spicy for me when I was a kid. Like salt and pepper was already too much. Um, so I liked very bland things because I hated spicy food. And now literally I love eating Carolina Reapers.
You know, the thing about it, I think for me it's reversed. I think back then I used to love spicy food, especially like the chips, like flaming hot Cheetos, Takis, flaming hot
Mm-hmm.
Funyuns. But like, I think up to it got so bad that like it ruined my stomach, and then like I think nowadays, like I still do eat spicy food, but I just consume it less than I
Mm-hmm.
used to.
That's how they make spicy mayo. Really? Oh, I didn't even know that. That's actually
Oh
really
my god,
interesting.
spicy mayo on Pokies.
Oh, that's so good. Every time I have to put that on there.
Yeah, I always get
Oh,
it when I go to eat Poke.
I love the poke places. I always get very interesting looks though because my combinations are always the weirdest. Because it's mostly everything in one bowl.
Wait, when you eat your Poke, do you eat it with rice or do you with like the tortilla chips?
I eat it with rice.
Oh yeah.
Because then sometimes, like, if I'm just not wanting to go to a sushi place, because sometimes they're just ridiculously expensive,
Mm-hmm.
um, I will literally go to a poke place and get a poke bowl, and then I'll go home, and I usually have like seaweed with me, and I'll just take like handfuls of seaweed and eat it that way. Little hack, college hack.
Poke, I'm not gonna lie, Poke with like chips is actually pretty good.
I'll have to try that because I haven't tried that one yet.
Because I remember I went to like a restaurant with my family, and they had like chips was like as a side option aside from rice. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll try something different. And I tried, I was like, holy cow, this is good.
Ooh, I want to make my own tortilla chips. Sorry, that's really off topic. My brain is woo. Um, oh, something that I cannot stomach is energy drinks. Like Red Bulls and Monsters. Cause in high school, I drank a Monster twice a day for like 3 months,
Man.
and it destroyed my insides. So even like the smell, like my sister's boyfriend will like drink energy drinks like constantly, and it's mostly Monsters, and he'll open it, and I literally have to leave the room. It's so bad. Like my friends make fun of me all the time for that. They're like, you don't have to leave the room. And I'm like, I literally can't stomach it. Like it hurts. And like I asked, because my dad has the same thing. Like, but he didn't drink energy drinks. He just hates the smell of energy drinks because they have that like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a really gross smell to me. That is so
uh,
unhealthy. It was. My doctor was not happy.
yeah, I could, yeah, I agree. When I used to work at Krispy Kreme, my coworkers and I would usually like go to the gas station and get like energy drinks, and then and
Mm.
like it was like so bad. I was like, okay, yeah, I need to stop.
Okay, since you worked at Krispy Kreme, what is the weirdest like customer you've gotten? Because I worked at an Italian restaurant, so I'll tell you mine after.
This was so hilarious because like I don't remember what day this was, but it was I definitely know that it was on a busy night.
Mm-hmm.
I was working the front register, not the drive-through, the register, and I had this one kid, or not kid, but I guess like a teenager, came up to me and he asked me, he's like, "Hey, how are your glazed donuts?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, they're pretty good," and he just like looks at me, he's like, He's like, they're wait. He's like, "Wait, are they busting?" I was like, "Oh yeah, they're busting." He's like, "Dude." I was like, "Oh yeah, man, they're busting. They're great. You're gonna love it." He's like, "Okay, man, I'll get like 5 of those." Like, damn, okay.
Bro, I love that energy. Oh my god.
It was so funny. Just like, I could just tell he was like really high. I was like, I'm gonna mess with his head.
Bro, best food, honestly. Um, I worked at a family run Italian restaurant. So I was being paid under the table. Uh, which was, great. Um, I had this customer because I was on phones. And I had this customer call. I do my whole spiel. I'm like, "Hi, welcome to blah blah blah. Like, what can I get you?" Customer service voice. And she goes, "What kind of sandwiches do you guys have?" And I'm like, "We, we have calzones because we're an Italian restaurant and we mostly sell pastas and pizzas." And she goes, "Do you guys have BLTs?" And I'm like, "No, we have calzones, which is bread with pizza toppings stuffed inside and cooked." And she's like, "Could you make a BLT?" And I'm like, "No, because we're an Italian restaurant." And she's like, "Well, I don't really like the attitude you're giving me." And I was like, "I am not giving you attitude. I am just confused. Like, you're asking for a BLT from an Italian restaurant. Like, go to Subway." Like, at that point. And she's like, "I'll let me speak to your manager." And I was like, "Okay, Karen." And my manager answers the phone and she's just like, "Oh, how can I help you?" And then she, like, after I could tell that the woman was like, "Oh, I want a BLT and your employee's not giving it to me." And my manager just looks at me and goes, "I got this. Go fold boxes." And I went, "Okay." Like, I don't think that woman ever got a BLT from my restaurant. Tell him. Like, it was just so weird. Like, I feel like it's common sense. Like, you don't go to, like, a Mexican restaurant and be like, "Can I get a burger?"
if,
Like,
if you do that, you have to have like a lot of courage to say that.
yeah. And, like, oh god, it was just the weirdest experience. And, there's, like, other stuff that happened. Like, again, I was being paid under the table, so I was getting paid, like, under minimum wage for working, like, a 10-hour day.
That reminds me, what's like a funny experience you had like working at a restaurant or fast food?
um, so this wasn't me working at a fast food restaurant, because so I used to work at Six Flags. Um,
Hmm.
and I was a tech, so I was a stage tech. So I got to work, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're understaffed for an event." That's why I was called in. And I was like, "Cool, I'm ready to watch children or do whatever." And they actually put me on food, and that was so uncomfortable. So it was a birthday. I believe it was it a birthday? No, 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 no. Sorry, it was a wedding. It was a wedding. Yes, because someone decided to get married at Six Flags. Um, and I was on concessions for this, and I'm standing behind the counter. You know, it's like the normal spiel. Chicken, beef, or fish. And we like ran out of fish, and this woman, you could tell she was drunk. Like comes up to me, puts her hand on my shoulder, and just goes, "Honey, I need fish." And I was like, "Man, well, we ran out of fish." And she was like, "Okay, okay, okay. I'll change my idea then." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "But I need fish." And I'm like, "Ken, we are out of the fish." And she goes, "Oh, okay, okay." And she goes to the person I'm working with next to me, someone from actual food. And she does the same thing to him. And I'm dying. Because she is drunk. Like, we're doing this in a theater at Six Flags, and she is like doing this to everyone in our picket line for food, and she proceeds to circle back to me, and she goes, "I'm getting really upset right now." And I'm like, okay, ma'am, like, what can I do for you? Like, do you want some water? She goes, no, 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 no. I don't need water. She's like, I'm not drunk. I'm like, uh-huh. And she goes, but I need fish. And I'm like, well, I can go back into the kitchen and see if we can have some fish made for you. And she's like, ah, that's perfect. Thank you. And she proceeds to, sorry, she proceeds to turn around and walk straight to a table. As I'm sitting there dying. I'm like trying not to laugh because I'm in a work setting. But I like turn around like quickly and just like let out a snort. And then walk into the kitchen and proceed to tell all the chefs what I just witnessed. She didn't get her fish because we were literally like completely out of fish. But she like forgot that she asked for fish because I went up to her and I was like, sorry ma'am, like we're out of fish. And she goes, why did I want fish? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, you were asking everyone for fish. It was the weirdest experience. I was still baffled that this couple wanted to get married at Six Flags. Like,
Yeah, that's weird.
apparently that was like a whole ordeal. Like, apparently the bride was complaining that she couldn't wear her wedding dress on any of the roller coasters. And I was like, that's a safety thing. I was like, of course they're not going to let you wear your big princess gown onto a roller coaster.
I mean, yeah.
I'm like, your safety comes first, ma'am. Like, what about you? Any besides your Krispy Kreme high story?
Before I started working at Krispy Kreme, I funny enough going back circle, I used to work at McDonald's, and it was funny because like I remember like working with my coworkers, like my coworkers were like doing drive-through, and I think this is like when I was like this is during like while I was like, being trained to like be trained for like cashier and drive-through. So I was like assisting with like the drinks and like just like bringing back food back and forth. And on the rate, cause like they gave me like a headset, so and then I didn't know that like you could talk to your coworkers over the headset. So like while my coworkers like were working the drive-through, I hear one of my coworkers say, "Runner, runner, we got Smurf on the run." I was like, "What?" I was like,
Oh
my,
my
I
god.
don't know what happened afterwards. But my coworkers were like just talking, like talking about Smurfs. I was like, "What?" And I just imagine like a blue person, like, "What?"
That's so funny. There's a little blue man running through.
And the drive-through. I was like, literally like looking out the window. I was like, "Huh?"
I love that so much. I didn't know that the headsets are all connected. That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's really I'm not gonna lie, like those kinds of headsets where like talk to your coworkers is like really fun.
The worst though.
The only problem is like when your manager has the headset on too, and then like
Yeah, I was
they
just
start
about
messing
to say
around.
that because at Six Flags we all had walkie talkies, and if we were working a show, we had the headsets, and you could you could program separate channels. So one time we were working a show, and we programmed one channel that just had all the techs, and then the other channel had everyone, like including our like supervisors and stuff. And so we would be on like the non-talking channel, and then someone accidentally pressed the wrong button, so they were talking on the normal channel, and they're like, we got a runner. Because we were talking about like what, because we were working a choir event, um, and so we were all on that like private channel talking about like, wouldn't it be really funny if one of the kids just like made a break for it, and just like in the middle of the competition, and like we were all talking like, would we have to go run after them? Like, is that security's job or our job because it's our theater? Like, we were all talking about that. And so one of my coworkers accidentally pressed the wrong button and just goes, ah, we got a runner. And my supervisor goes, what? Where? And so my coworker just goes, sorry, boss. False alarm.
The boss is like probably confused or like worried.
I'm very confused. Um, Oh my god, but it was so funny. Like, none of us expected them to accidentally press the wrong button, but we were laughing so hard. Like, my sides hurt so bad after that day.
I remember one of my friends, or maybe my brother, told me that like one of his friends trash talked one of their managers over the headset, but they didn't know they were listening, and then they
Oh,
got in trouble after that.
dang. Now that takes balls. Like, serious cojones. Oh,
Yeah, like I don't think I'll ever do that.
I'd be too afraid. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. What is your favorite food and why?
I think my favorite food I would have to say Japanese curry.
Oh.
I could never go wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could eat it like every day
I'm gonna be a
because it's that
basic.
good.
I'm gonna be a basic Italian pasta.
What kind of pasta?
I like either lasagna or ravioli because both are homemade in
Ooh.
my family. Um, but like lasagna fucks my system up, and I still eat it because it's sheet of pasta, pasta sauce, ricotta, cheese, pasta, and it's continuous layers. Um, and a lot of cheese. And then like on the top they usually sprinkle like the Mexican style cheese and then cook it that way so it's like another layer of cheese on top. Destroys my
That's a
system
lot of
every
cheese.
time.
Yeah, that's a lot of cheese.
It literally goes through me so fast, but I love it. Um I love uh we never make it because my sister and my uncle both hate mushrooms, but I love mushroom ravioli. Um it's my favorite. It's so good. It's usually like grounded up chicken with grounded up mushrooms, and then that's like the stuffing. It's so good. It's my favorite. I literally could eat it for hours with cheese.
For me, I feel like my favorite pasta, I'd have to say, would have to be either like the Alfredo pasta or the pesto.
Ooh, both good. Both good. It depends on the pesto. If it's
Yeah,
lemony, I love it. If it's not, I like it's like okay. And it just tastes too much like basil.
I don't think I've ever tried pesto with like the lemon.
Ooh, that's the right way to do it. It just gives it that like extra like push over the edge.
It sounds good though. Sounds good.
Oh God. Um. Okay. I'm actually. I'm trying to remember. Is it cilantro? Yeah. Well, do you like
Oh,
cilantro?
yeah, I love cilantro. Cilantro's like good on like, I guess not just pasta but also meat as well. That's for me.
Cilantro tastes like soap to me. I can't eat it. I've tried. I thought like after I had COVID and I lost like my taste bud, like my taste. I did not lose my taste buds. I lost my taste. English is hard, man. Um, yeah.
Okay,
After
what's
I,
so complicated?
it's a weird. It's like I have so many pet peeves. I'll get into that later. um, but like yeah, it's the whole like cilantro thing of like some people taste it like as soap and then some taste it like normally. And I thought after I had COVID, I was gonna be able to actually eat it, and then no, it still tastes like soap. I hate it. I'm a horrible Italian. Can't eat cilantro. Okay, because we got into it. The English language sucks.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like it's like so complicated. I'm just like, why?
I am heavily dyslexic, and so that's why like learning Italian is really easy for me because everything is spelled the way it's pronounced.
Yeah.
In English, that is not the case. specific is not spelled as it sounds. It is so annoying.
What's like an example you can think of?
Um, aquarium.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is not. It's not spelled the way it sounds, and it is the most annoying thing. Different is the same. The same thing. I keep thinking different is spelled Difffent. Is that? No, that's not how it's spelled. I, I don't think it is. Wait, no, I'm questioning.
Wait, what word?
Different? No, I spelled it wrong. See, I thought different was spelled like from a dyslexic brain. I thought different was spelled Difffent. Different. With like, sorry, Rent. But I didn't, there's like another E. Because it's
Oh yeah.
Different. And I'm like, where'd the extra E
Yeah.
come from? Like, where is that in the pronunciation? It's not there.
Yeah. It would be uh, like different.
Yeah, if you added the different or ent, yeah, it's weird. Like it don't make sense.
Yeah.
I think it's like
It just the pronunciation is weird.
I think it's the also like reason why I can almost easily pronounce some Japanese words is because some of them are literally spelled the way that they're pronounced. So nice.
But, actually, you know, it's funny because like now this reminds me of like when you compare like the English language to another language. Like take for example when you say words in English compared to Japanese. When my dad took me to this restaurant, which is a Japanese noodle restaurant, and it's pronounced in Japanese it's pronounced marugame, but in English it looks like it just says Mario game.
Mario game.
It just looks like it says Mario game. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Japanese. That's pronounced that way. You don't pronounce it like Mario game. That sounds weird.
I feel like there's like certain words in Italian that are not pronounced the way that they're spelled, but like weirdly it like still works. I'm trying to think. I think it's I'm learning. I'm slowly relearning how to speak Italian. I can badly flirt with people in Italian.
You know what? Since we're on this topic right now, what's your best like pickup line in Italian? Or like your best Italian riz?
Oh god, it's so bad. Oh god, what was it? Tu sei il mio unico libro inglés.
What does that mean though?
You're my only English book.
W riz.
When I first started relearning how to speak Italian, like I was like, oh, I want to learn how to like, use pickup lines like really well. And then my friend was like, I was like only on my like second lesson, so I learned how to say, English book, which is libro inglés. And she was like, yeah, do a pickup line. And I was like, tu sei il mio unico libro inglés. And she was like, oh my god, that sounded so romantic. And I was like, yeah, you're my only English book. Oh, the riz is real. What about you? Got any good pickup lines in any of the languages you know?
Not really, not that I know of, but like the only thing like I feel like that at least I could do or say is like saying like I love you in like different languages.
Yeah. I feel like the
Like,
one that oh sorry go no.
Because like as far as I remember, like I love you in English is I love you, Japanese is aishiteru.
Mm-hmm.
Chinese is well I need. Uh, and I think Spanish was te quiero. Or no, was it mi amor? I don't remember. And then Filipino is mahal kita.
Oh, that's actually really interesting. Yeah. In Italian, "I love you" is "ti amor."
Oh, that's Italian.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tiamo, ti amor. And I'm pretty
that's
sure that "my love" is "mi amor." Nope, it's
uh
backwards. It's amor mio, mio, amor mio. Because mi amor, I think is Spanish.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's gonna go in my book.
Some words in Italian are the same in Spanish, and then my favorite thing right now to do is when someone makes me upset in like a shooting game, I'll like cuss at them in Italian, but they're not actual like cuss words. So I'll just like scream like "muka," which just means cow. But I'll
You
like I'll
basically call this person a cow.
yeah, or I'll do like caroto, which is just carrot. Like, cause I like some Italian cuss words are way too close to the actual cuss word that like it is. And so if I say it, like people are gonna know what I'm saying. So I just have been using like foods and vegetables, um, which confuses the hell out of 12-year-old little boys on uh, like Valorant or Fortnite who like are screaming at you. Like I
Yeah.
need to go back into a kitchen because I'm a woman, and I'm like, I'm like, we sure about that? Like, I think you need to learn some life skills, man. Like, or I'll just like I'll look at them and they'll be like, because they'll be like, yeah, women need to be in the kitchen because you know they that's their job, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm like not a woman because I'm gay, and they're like, and they're like, like I had one kid who literally was like, mom, and I was like, oh my god, he's calling me his mother. I was like, I scared him. Oh my god, so. Ugh. But yes, I love when I play video games with like not even just like like 12-year-old kids who don't know what they're saying, but like adults who don't know what they're saying because I find it hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Like for especially this month, I love going into like I love unmuting my mic and just going Happy Pride and seeing what happens. I've gotten some good ones. I got some Happy Prides back. I got one dude being like, "Yeah, I guess," and I was like, "Well, it is my month." I was like, "Oh, the saltiness is real." Oh God,
Now that I
it's
think
so
about it, I
funny.
think it'd be funny if like I like change my name and like Valorant to like like one of the curse words you said earlier.
Just muska, just cow.
And people like and like people who like don't know won't get it, but people like that do get it or that understand the Italian will find it funny, and I think that'd be great.
Oh my God, I love that. Well, like my name is Italian, Pepita Dell'agente. It's
Hmm.
Agent Nugget. That's what it translates to.
I'm not gonna lie, it reminded me of Spike's family, like Agent Twilight,
Agent
but Agent
Twilight,
Nugget.
Agent Nugget. Yep. Um, and like that's like all of my like hashtags as well. Most of them are in Italian. Cause like arte is art, arte. Um, oh, and then my unsafe for work, which is say so, which in Italian means sex.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, this is like my favorite thing. Okay, so I was like trying to get my like NSFW tag like figured out, and I like just for the fun of it, like looked up like what sex was in Italian, and it's literally sesso, sesso. Um, and then I just started dying because I was like, oh my god, because in the VTuber culture, like,
Yeah.
say so
Yeah.
VTubers are the pure VTubers, so I was just like, I have to. Like, so yes, my NSFW tag
That's
is.
actually smart. That's smart.
It's so funny because, like, it's literally say so, but it's like spelled different because it's Italian.
And it's like the opposite.
And it's
Like
the
yeah,
opposite.
like because yeah, Japanese like pure wholesome and like the Italian just straight up sex.
Straight up sex. So unsay so in Italian would be wholesome. Um so I always wanna like find those people who are like super super into like the VTuber culture and just be like, yeah, you know, like my NSFW tag is say so, and they'll be like, what? You're using it wrong. I'm like, no, I'm using it right actually. Oh, I always find that really funny. I'm running out of my speaking points. Is there anything else? English is hard. God damn it. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap it up? Because I'm slowly losing my voice.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna go chug some really gross throat coat. Um. Oh, it's so bad. I hate being in a theater family because it does work. Throat coat works. It very much brings your voice back, but it's so gross. Like it tastes like rotten tea.
My first thought was like medicine.
Yeah, no, yeah, pretty much. It's so gross. Tastes like cough syrup. What in like
Man,
teeth
now,
or?
now it's like bringing back like bad memories. I realized like I used to drink like cough syrup as a kid, and I just like started gagging.
Oh yeah, I I hate. And the worst was like, in my opinion, like not even the flavored ones. It's the it's the ones that had no flavor, so they're just like sour.
I don't think I ever had like cough syrup that had no flavor. For me, the worst flavor I've ever had was cherry.
Oh, agreed.
Is that a grape or grape?
Yeah, hands down agree. They're the worst.
Yeah.
The orange ones are also horrible.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Because then, like, it's not just the taste; it's also the smell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
One good look at it, and I'm like, yeah, I accepted my fate. I'm gonna die here.
Like, I always wanted to be that kid who was like the kid from Mary Poppins, where like the cold medicine actually tasted good. You know, when she pours it into the spoon and the kid did, and they're like, cherry, and I'm like, oh my god, does it actually taste like cherry? Because I wish.
Yeah, so like some like magic where like they could make the cough syrup taste good instead of
Oh my
bad.
god, please, because it's so gross. Especially when like you're sick and you need to take like Dayquil or Nyquil, and it's just so gross. Even as an adult, it's horrible.
Actually, now I think about it, I think I
Hurts.
realized why they made it taste bad. So they could like limit like how much you take, because I feel like it was so good you want to consume
You'd
it
want to
less
keep
time.
going. That's probably the smart, especially for kids. It's probably the
Yeah.
smartest. Yeah. God, cough syrup is so gross. Cough drops are also disgusting. On the topic of medicine.
Oh yeah, cough drop.
I cannot. I like physically like I'll keep a cough drop in my mouth for like about 30 seconds and I'll spit it out because the taste is so gross. It's also a texture thing. It's like I want it to be good because it like has the texture of a Jolly Rancher, but it's not a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, I think me too. It's not. It's
so
not.
bad.
It's like so like how do I say it? Like sour, acidic,
Yeah.
whatever. That like it's just not sweet.
Oh yeah, and you're like it looks good, and you're like, oh, it looks like a yellow Jolly Rancher. Nope. It is so gross.
1 second and it's already back out.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm spitting that shit out fast. Okay, well, I think we have successfully gotten the first podcast down. Thank you so much for being my first official guest.
Thank you for having me. It was
Of
fun.
course, of course. Thank you for chilling and spilling the tea of the food world. Guys, please, please, please go. I almost said subscribe. Please go follow and maybe drop a subscribe for Z on their Twitch.
Subscribe to my food fans.
Yeah. Go follow their Twitter. You have a YouTube. You do have a YouTube. Go follow their YouTube as well.
I do. As a matter of fact, I do, and I have a new video coming up soon.
Exciting, guys! Go check that out. And yeah, we'll be doing a lot more of these. I am gonna be out of commission for a bit because I'm getting my wisdom teeth on Friday. And we'll keep you guys posted if I'm going to stream next week, and if episode 2 of Food and Tea is gonna happen next week, because that's my hope. But it honestly depends on my recovery and if I'm getting infections or not. And I will try. I'm going to. I want my family to record my audio, of me getting out of the dentist office, and I'll post the audio of me being high off my ass.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of funny.
It would be hella great. But yes, thank you all so much for coming. I hope you all had a wonderful time listening to us bitch and spill about food topics and food ideas and stuff. And I will see you all in the next stream. Please go give Z all their love. Oh, we should raid someone. That's probably a really smart idea. Who's streaming? Is Leo streaming still? Oh, Mass is streaming. I rated him already. But I might do it again because I love Mass. He might be drunk. It's gonna be funny.
Yo.
Yo, best boy. Okay. I always do this really slow. I'm such a slow raider. God, why is your name so complicated, Mass? It's really not, but I'm just being an ass.
Dramatic.
I'm being very overdramatic right now. Yeah. Guys, it's only intended for mature audiences. Guess who can't go? Okay, thank you guys so much for coming. Please go give Z all their love, and then please go raid Mass and give him all your love as well. And I will see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.